another Minecraft video. Oh my! I uploaded like 1,000 Minecraft videos already. I just want to catch up the update, like the update of it. I don't want to be late again. I've hit hiccups. Wait, hold my breath. Okay guys, today we're back for another video. Today we're going to be reacting to Look at the Wild update. So this is 24 seconds long. And let's see what will be added to Minecraft. I'm just looking down.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes. Thank you.
I'm sure this is the right video.
I'm super happy about that. I feel that way, and it's
Skull, because
Hopefully I picked the right video. Oh,
have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
that's awesome. I can't wait. Oh wow.
deep dark cities. Okay. Yeah, these are new blocks that are going to be added to it. Wait, what was that? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You see that thing? Light thing? Come on, you already know. What is that thing? So, thing. So all of them are new blocks in part 2. Again, there's still huge caves. And there's buildings on the great caves.
Wow, it's like
Now.
both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like I have so many emotions when I look at that deep dark biome.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the deep dark biome to just be, caves or just skulls spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And, there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to. And there's even this, ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes, I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on it. A little Skulk family? It's a
Yes.
Skulk family?
Is it that
Yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the skull
Actually,
sensor, but
I'm gonna skip this
it's
area.
actually what causes the skull to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the skull catalyst, it actually spreads the skull underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP
What
that zombie
the hell?
dropped.
Wow.
So, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these skull blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary.
Oh, by the way, these Wi-Fi. What?
And as you
I
can
thought
see
they used
here,
were
when you
blocks.
mine some of the skull blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a silk touch.
Then we have the Skulk Shrieker.
Skull shark.
So when this
Shark.
block is activated, it's gonna give that really
Oh my god.
scary shriek sound that you heard now.
What the
And
hell?
it also gives
What
us
the
darkness effects, so it's like pulsating dark.
It's so dark. It just. It just went like that. It just rolled. Just did a T-Rex roar.
You can even see now when you're sneaking and you step on
So-
a
oh my
skulk
God.
sensor, even sneaking it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're gonna show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those
I think the last update was a never update. This is like the sound update in. This is like sound in cliffs and caves update.
have so many things that players can do
No,
with
this
them.
is a
Like,
cave
what do
biome,
you
so
imagine them
doesn't
doing?
matter.
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting
No
because
sound then.
you know when you could create a mob farm with it, like through the tech community.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So our last Minecraft video was the update, the wild update, and yeah, I did see it, and did see all of it, but I don't know what it does. No idea.
Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless the player actually kills it. So with this, you might be able.
By the way, I think Caves and Cliffs update is one of the best things. Like the 2021 thing. I don't know about the 2022 thing, but you will see. We'll see.
Create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, you know, when players out walking and then they activate the shriek and hear like,
That's amazing. Or you do that all
need to do this
around your world, and just whenever anyone's
well,
visiting
I'm
you,
not gonna visit your world.
shriekers are just shrieking. We have a community question for you.
Hi, it's Jinjum from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something, just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the Skulk Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Skulk Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Okay, the warden. We already saw this. Guess we're gonna explain it to us a second time. Amber, be quiet. Be quiet. They just bust out through the thing. He just bust out through the floor. Oh, there's a new effect. Darkness. Good luck if you're getting raped. Snowball. He's landed on that. You can't even see anything. No, actually. What about if you kill the warden? Like, will it drop? If they don't explain, I guess we have to find out by ourselves.
Thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet. After seeing that, wow, there is a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means you know that wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden
Oh
is
wait,
like,
sniffs.
smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
players?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay because we haven't really had that before. So we are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think there's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really cool. I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon, and I just love how much you've expanded the Deep Dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like if you want to do something scary, it's like Brenda.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
Brandon.
So Agnes, the Deep Dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the wild update, the atmosphere.
The wild update.
Inside the Minecraft unique identity for different biomes, for example. And we also want to have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like a unique identity for different biomes. For example, the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers, things like that.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want. I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild update.
Yes, that's true, and that's the swamp. Oh, our art team is just so amazing. It's such
But
a
these are
beautiful
Minecraft
concept art,
art.
and as you can see here,
They look
the
amazing.
atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
Oh yeah, they are
It
Minecraft
really
art.
is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here at Swamp. So
Wait.
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Boats of chest. Okay, we're checking that out. I mean, it's just a boat with chest. Not really much view at it. I mean, right where you put a chest, I don't think there's no more putting 2 players on the boat.
it's so
But how do you
useful.
put the chest on the boat?
Yes, and especially now, in
How do you put a chest on a boat? Do you just take a crafting table, get a boat in the chest, and then bam? Or you just right-click the chest on the boat? Maybe.
It's quite true. We have even wider rivers, so it's easier to travel on water. So it's gonna be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
It's
that's
really
nice.
amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft. So as you can see here, this is a propagule.
What is that? I
Propagules grow from
never
mangrove trees. They're
saw
actually,
anything like that.
Ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks.
I can't hear
actually,
anything
like,
because
ready to
of
grow
outside.
mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see
Mangrove.
here the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here.
Look at
And,
that.
okay, I'm just
What
gonna
is that?
nerd out on propagules for a
Please
minute.
love.
Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree. And then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they can float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water, underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
Super
That's
trees.
awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
Yes,
That's
actually.
so cool. When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool.
That's
So
adorable.
seeing
Love
them
that.
in Minecraft is just so exciting. And of course, Where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And like always when we add a new tree, we're so happy. Like we get so many questions from the community like, will there be a new wood type? and
Okay.
therefore we're so happy that we were
Okay.
able to add a new wood type for the mangroves.
Alright.
And look at it, I think it's really pretty. And you also don't see like all the blocks here.
I do like the oak tree is just sitting on the king chair of being the most popular wood.
It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
That's gorgeous. I love it.
I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing. Because we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool, and we actually prototyped quite a lot
Okay.
back and forth, and it's a bit tricky to decide how the roots should look like, as you see in this picture here, but now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block roots, because for example when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice
Under the
feeling to it.
Oh
Yeah, like in
god.
this picture, it's really nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the
There's
mangrove
a
swamp. It's just
swamp of
mangroves
it?
as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots.
Oh yeah, I didn't
growing in
even
the
know
water,
a
so
mango
you can take your
exists
boat
in
underneath
real
like
life.
Agnes likes, and you're just completely surrounded.
Like if it is
by
a
the
common
awesome beauty of
thing,
it.
I'm super
so beautiful.
stupid.
Oh, and I mean during sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that that was not dirt.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
Wet
That's
dirt?
amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so
Let
we're
me see
adding
it.
really cool renewability mechanics.
Oh,
to
it's a
The
mud.
first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable
Okay.
clay. Like I always need more bricks. It's perfect.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you.
That's actually true. I have this one mason, that's diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
You're taking a villager's
I know,
job.
they might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are a really, really exciting like building block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller,
Mud
more
bricks,
compact,
okay.
But it is really cool, like to build with. It matches a lot of different block sets, and I'm really excited to build with them.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome. So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
どうもこんにちはプチプチです。私からの質問はねこちらになります。どうして泥レンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか。
I'm so excited to answer this question because I really
Another notification.
is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay, all around the world. There are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks. And I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere. We definitely need something very cute.
Yes, well, very cute and quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
What? Wait, what? There's frogs in the game? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's frogs in the game. Oh god. That makes me not listening to, that last video. Look at their chin. They're just like,
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is.
I just saw one of frogs walk. And what do they eat? Bees? Or is there another going to be an insect coming out? Maybe.
It's amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs. Yes. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaves, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did. It just maybe it's a like frog slide.
Oh.
And you're adding another little tiny creature to this
Itty-bitty.
update.
Yes, the fireflies. So you can see them roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp, making it feel just nice and cozy.
Fireflies. Oh,
My favorite
okay.
part of them is just making the world come to life, like feeling like there's life going on all around you. And
What?
oh yeah, also their frog food. Yeah, forgot to mention that.
Oh,
Their
they
frog
eat these.
Poor fireflies.
I think
Yeah,
they're
but look how happy
insects.
that frog
They
is.
eat
Yeah,
these.
they're beautiful.
That's
frog
kind of
food.
cool.
So
They
you
have
can
long
both enjoy
tongues.
them in the atmosphere, and the frogs get to eat. So that's
Everybody wins.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in Swedish, it's
It's eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
okay. it's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Yes, so all baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Oh, they're tadpoles. Wait. Yeah, you forgot about tadpoles. And it's another
Once
section,
again, you
so.
deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the
We
tadpoles.
do.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles, because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in. So for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog. Yeah, as you can see here.
Snowy frogs.
The frogs have kind of like two main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So the frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in
Well, they're
Minecraft.
more greenish.
And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to Minecraftify it. So therefore, the tadpole's going to pick a variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool.
Wait.
And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's going to be 3
Okay,
variants.
so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog. So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle. and
Tropical
you take your tadpole with you. And if it
tropical
grows up
frog.
there, it'll
Oh
turn
my
into
god.
A lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just
It's a
relaxed
sand
they look.
frog.
And they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Yeah.
And I think there was a reason that they were.
Yes,
colored that way.
there is a reason they are white. So, I was reading a lot about frogs. Always, maybe that's something new. We read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called gray foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
I love all 3 of them. And you didn't, so you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant's gonna have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we're working on the frogs right now.
I mean, I do get it why they're, protecting this in the future. Because they have so much time to plan up. Yeah,
That's so cool. So Corey, which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's gotta be the snowy frog. They look so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most.
I'm gonna love them all.
All of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Corey.
I'm just gonna hop on out of here.
Bye,
So
Corey.
many puns. I like that.
okay, that's the end of the video.
This is quite an awesome update, and I mean, I really see the name for the Wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
Yes, and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying deep dark, and I love that contrast between these two things.
It's absolutely amazing.
Okay guys, time to make a video on my main channel.